Hi, did you know that there are some golden rules to be successful and to make a good impression on others? So, if you are somebody who's entering the job market, or maybe you already have a job but you want to elevate yourself, then please make a note of the points which I'm going to share with you today in this video, which will help you to come across as somebody who's not only with good manners but also who's respectful towards the entire team. So you need to make a solid impression on anyone whom you meet professionally. My name is Ketki Joshi. I am your career coach and I help you to accelerate your career. So don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more videos. So today's video is on professional etiquette. So basically there are a certain set of rules on how do you carry yourself and how do you appear professional in a working environment to show that you mean business, you are professional and you are taken very seriously. So let's jump in those tips. So my first tip is to be on time. So whether you're attending a meeting or a seminar or a job interview, you have to ensure that you're very punctual. You have to be somebody who respects everybody's schedule. You are somebody who's serious about work. And I know that in certain cultures, especially in Indian culture, it's okay to be 5-10 minutes here and there, but not you. I want to be that professional who reaches every meeting, every presentation at least 5 to 10 minutes in advance. So if you are a junior, obviously you have to reach before your boss reaches, and if you are a senior, then you have to be in time because you want to set good standards for the rest of your team. So my second tip is always greet everyone when anyone walks in that work area, in your office. So when someone enters in a meeting with a group of people, always greet them and show respect towards your colleagues. So always ask for their names, always tell your name. You can also talk about the department where you're working or your role to show that they are welcomed. And if you can also go for a handshake, but if you are a male, then you wait for the lady to extend her hand first so that she feels comfortable. My third tip is always say thank you and please more often. So we ask for favors, we ask for help, but we don't say please or thank you, especially when someone helps us. So this is very basic but very, very important. A little bit of politeness, it can go a long way, and it shows that you are a nicer human being. So my fourth tip is respect the shared spaces in your office. So it is that common area, where everyone hangs out. So it's not your space or your department space, but it's a common joint property. So ensure that you're not speaking too loudly on the phone to distract others, or when you're leaving, you have to put that area very, very clean and tidy as it was. So my fifth point is don't be strongly opinionated. Now here I'm talking about things which are other than work. So if you're working on a particular project and if you have an opinion, and if you want to share it, that is completely fine. But sometimes it can come across very rude or aggressive when you are speaking on a personal topic. You need to remember that everyone has a different mindset, different opinion. So if you have an opinion or an experience about something or someone, it doesn't mean that that is the correct one. So it doesn't mean that everyone will agree to your mindset. So I would recommend that steer away from such personal conversations which are about politics or religion or anyone's personal relationships. My sixth tip is about dining etiquette, especially when you are dealing with a lot of clients or with your bosses or you're having a meal with them. Always wait for the seniors to be seated on the table first. Don't chew or eat too loudly, and don't talk with food in your mouth. Stick to your zone and avoid putting your elbows or hands here and there. Do not make a mess. If you want to leave, actually you should not leave before everyone gets up, but if you really want to leave, then you have to ask for their permission. This is so very important. And I have a lot to say on these dining tips, so I'm going to make a separate video on that. Do share, comment on my video on which topic should I make my next video on. My seventh tip is about the workwear. So your dress it talks a lot about you. So if you want to make a solid impression, you don't want to come across as someone who's dressed sloppily, so make an effort to look good, look presentable. You can stick to the classic style, by wearing a normal shirt tucked in your trousers, a formal shirt rather. But if you want to take it to the next level, you can wear a belt or a blazer, yeah, so that you look neat. So it's so important, when you are representing, yourself at a client meeting, you are not just representing yourself, but the entire company. So ensure that you are, looking very professional and dressed very comfortably. So my eighth tip is about a meeting etiquette. So, whenever you are coming for a meeting, you ensure that you are well prepared in advance for the meeting. You know the agenda of the meeting, and you think about a few questions, before even getting into the meeting. Carry your notebook and a pen, for every meeting. This is the most important thing, yeah. And always put your phone on silent mode or turn it off, because you don't want to distract others during this important meeting. My ninth tip is avoid negativity. So don't gossip about others, don't be that person who's talking about people behind their backs, especially at the workplace. So you don't want to be somebody who's rude or insensitive towards people's feelings. And how you treat others speaks a lot about you as a person. So everyone has tough bosses, tough managers, but how you behave talks a lot about you. So you need to keep those positive interactions as much as possible, have that intelligence and empathy for the people around us, yeah. So if you really liked my video, please subscribe to my channel and stay positive. And for more customized workshop, you can reach me out at successlifestylehub01@gmail.com. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.